Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little squad builder I have for you guys. Now the last one I did was very much heavily based around really good work rates in a team, and I decided, you know what, I am actually really thinking that work rates makes such a big difference. I decided to do another one, and this one I asked out to you guys, what do you guys think is the best, what team do you like that has a really good sort of work rates on them? And I didn't want to do a 3-5-2 again because I'd already done that and already shown you guys which is good work rates to have in which position. So now I decided, one that was submitted to me was actually a 4-3-3 formation, and this one is actually really cool. This team is very, very powerful, got some really good players in here, and as you guys can see already, the goalkeeper and the center back are extremely strong. You have Chiellini and Buffon there. Chiellini has got to be the best center back in the game. I haven't tried his inform one yet, but from what I've heard, it's actually really good as well. So Chiellini, he is your perfect center back because he has a high defensive work rate and a medium attacking work rate. What you want in a center back is always a high defensive work rate, so you make sure they are actually playing their center back role and they're not flying up the pitch like someone like David Luiz would do. So because of that, now we also have Hummels there as center back. He has a medium and medium. That's okay. I would have preferred it if Hummels had a high defensive work rate, but I suppose medium and medium is actually okay. And then at right back we have Lam. Now he's a bit more of an attacking right back, and so is the left back as well. But they both share the same work rates, which is a high attacking work rate and a medium defensive one, as long as their defensive still exists. So just make sure whenever you have a right back or left back who you want to keep an eye on the fact that they actually have a defensive work rate. If they have low defensive work rates, you really, you're running a big risk, because it's going to show that, they're not going to track back all the time. They're going to bomb ahead, and they're pretty much playing more of a right midfielder position rather than a right back position. Then if we look at the center midfielders, obviously we have three center midfielders. We have Guarin there. Guarin, for me, is just an unreal player. His informed version is incredible. Then as the other center midfielder, who has recently actually received an inform that I haven't yet to try out, is actually Schweinsteiger. And then right in the middle, for me, he has got to be one of the best players in this game. I don't know what it is, but Pirlo has an amazing shot on him, amazing passing, great vision, and just all-round really good awareness in this game. And I really think he is one of the most underrated players. A lot of people instantly look at his 61 pace and go, nope, I'm not playing with him. And I really think people are kind of very much tunnel visioned in that sense. So Pirlo actually has a medium defensive work rate, which is pretty good. He stays around that midfield, and a low attacking work rate. So he very much just stays right bang slap in the center of the midfield, and that's what you want from him. Guarin there has a high attacking work rate and a medium defensive one, so he is quite attacking, and that's good because his right foot is lethal. So you want him in, around the edges of the box so he can fire shots off with his right foot. Schweinsteiger has a high attacking and a high defensive, which actually works out quite well. You'll find that he does kind of get tired really quickly, so you got to keep an eye out for his fitness. But he'll bomb forward when you need to, but he'll also bomb backwards and help out the center backs as well. It kind of just adds a bit more protection for the defense. Then at striker positions, on the right wing, we have Robben, as you guys can see. I don't know if I'm a big fan of Robben just yet, but he has a high attacking work rate, low defensive, and that is really important when you're playing as the attackers in a 4-3-3. You don't want them tracking back. We already have three center midfielders to do that. Also with Natale, a high attacking work rate, low defensive work rate, and with Robinho, he has a high attacking work rate and a medium defensive one. So that's okay. Robinho will kind of help back, and that works out pretty well because Guarin has a high attacking work rate and a medium defensive one, so they kind of help each other out by the sense that there's actually going to be quite a bit of action going on down that left hand side. If Guarin goes and attacks because he has that high attacking work rate, there'll be someone kind of at least in that area to kind of cover his position when he goes to attack. But overall, this team plays very, very nicely. I've played a few games with them now, and they are actually really solid. One thing, I don't know if I'm actually a big fan of Hummels. He's a good player, but for some reason, I just don't think he's that great. I don't see what's so special about him. Again, I haven't tried his informed version, but he doesn't seem that great for me. Chiellini is just in a completely different league, in my opinion. And Robben, like I said, sometimes he can be great, he can get really involved, but at times I just think think, you know, where is he on the pitch? He can really get lost sometimes, and I don't really rate him too much. I certainly know a lot of other right wingers who are definitely have a lot more presence on the pitch. But here, as you guys can see, here are a few goals that I scored with the team. This team is just a lot of fun to use. Now, the 4-3-3 formation is definitely one where you have to use the wings. And how about that from a right foot from Guarin? That's exactly what I was talking about when I said you want him around the edges of the box, because he can fire off those shots with his right foot. And I mean, that's just a prime example there. You know, he will do very well with that. Robben there getting his goal of the episode as he makes a bit of an appearance there. But overall, this team is very solid. I do have the Informed Di Natale, and for me, Informed Di Natale is just a wonder kid. He is fantastic, really good on both feet. He's got 4-star skills, so it works out really well. Robinho seems to just run really quickly, really kind of adds to the team in the sense that he also has 5-star skills as well, so he adds that to the team. He's always looking at making some good runs, and as you can see, he definitely gave it his best shot there. He was in a lot of space there, so had my players managed to hold on to possession, I'm sure I would have fed it out wide to him. But yeah, overall this team really good. You know, it also has some defensive presence with Schweinsteiger tracking back quite a bit. Pirlo, who just sits right in that middle. He's got 71 defense, so he's most certainly not a defensive midfielder, but he is back there to help out. Guarin there, high attacking work rate, medium defensive, and he also has 80 defense. So the center midfield is actually really solid overall. But guys, that'll do it for this episode. If you would like to see more really good work rate teams with the different formation, then do let me know in the comments. And as always, guys, if you'd like to tweet me your perfect work rate team, or you'd like to Facebook message me them, or you'd like to YouTube message me them, then go ahead and feel free to do so, because I love seeing what you guys can create. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little squad builder here. As always, it's not so much about the players that are in the team, it's more about the work rates and how the whole team works and gels really well. So that'll do it for me, guys. I hope you guys all have a cracking day, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.